Hello family and friends, thank you so much for tuning in today. Before we even start the video, like, share, and subscribe, and thank you so much for tuning in. Now, we are doing a DIY on rice water. I will be using the Lumberg wild rice. It's just something that I had handy. I didn't want to use the white rice. I also will be using tea tree oil that I got from Trader Joe's. It's just tea tree in there. This is a French blue lavender ingredient, lavender. Got this from Marshall's and it was $3.99. There we go. I will also be using an orange. And the last thing you need for this DIY is a mason jar. With the mason jar, make sure you guys go in and sterilize it. With sterilizing it, only thing I did was boil water and probably let the jar sit in there not even 10 minutes. So you just want to put it in there. You don't need to put any soap, nothing, just water. Put it in there. It was poking out a little bit, so I did rotate it once to get to the other side, and that was pretty much it. All right, so all I did was pretty much rinse my rice. A lot of people like to use the water that they let their rice sit in, but with this type of rice, even if you let it sit, it's not going to be that foggy rice water that you would typically get with a white rice, because it's not that starchy, if that makes sense. So from there, I just rinsed it off, put it in my mason jar first, and then I'll start to compile the other ingredients. Okay, so after the rice, I added 2 teaspoons of my French lavender seeds. And then after I added the seeds, I put in about 2 cups of water. You can use any type of water. People are probably going to wonder, like, what kind of water did I use? This is just regular water, okay? Then I put the peel of 1 orange in the jar, and with the tea tree oil, I probably added about 15 drops, or uh, 1/4 of a teaspoon, honestly. But you can add, all these products can be altered to what you think you want to smell, pretty much. If you want more lavender, by all means. So anyway, after putting everything together, this is the final look. And then I put it in my cabinet, as you can see here, closed the door, and I took it out 4 days later. All right, so just a tip during this process, you might run into the stage where you need to burp your jar. So during the burping process, it's when it's trying to release all that air that's in the jar. So you see where I have a dent? That's because it was trying to release air, but it could not. So just check on it if you plan on keeping it in your cabinet over a day. So I did have to go in and actually take my lid off and then just put it right back on. That's that process, and then you're done. Now on to the reason why we're all watching this video. Why do I want to make rice water, or why do I need rice water? Helps you detangle your hair. It makes your hair smoother, increases shine, makes your hair stronger, helps your hair grow. Now, some of the benefits within the rice water are vitamins B as well as C. It helps get rid of dandruff. It helps you with those red blood cells once you stimulate it on your scalp. It helps get rid of dead skin that you might have on your scalp. Now, if you make it the way I did, there's multiple benefits. Like the orange, you're going to get an extra boost of vitamin C and folic acid, as well as orange being a contributor to hair growth. Now, tea tree oil, with using that on your hair shafts, it will prevent buildup of chemicals as well as dead skin, and it helps your hair pretty much stop falling out, so it prevents it from falling out. And lavender, of course, the oil is better, but I did not have oil, but lavender is lavender. And if you're someone who suffers from lice, I'm not, but it does prevent and kill head lice. It helps with inflammation that you may have on your scalp, and it also gives you a calming effect. So, with all those benefits, if you have any of the things that I listed, I would give it a thumbs up. Now, what people don't tell you is protein overload. If you are somebody that feels like you want to use this every week, every day, that's not me. Protein overload pretty much gives you an unbalance, so it makes your hair feel brittle and dry. So I know for my hair, I probably used it twice, like every 2 weeks, and that was too much for me. So I could probably use this probably like every 2 months. But if you do suffer from hair loss or thinning hair or anything like that, go right ahead and use it. As far as shelf life, this lasts about 7 days within your refrigerator, and you can continue to put it in your spray bottle. My spray bottle actually broke while recording this, but I just put it in twist and I let it sit after I shampooed in. No, I shampooed my hair, put this in, and then I conditioned my hair after this. But however you like, go right ahead. So until next time, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace.